reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 25, saved by the would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Now goes in motion. He opened the semifinal game with a pass. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Ball handed off. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Quick completion to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And the Cyclones come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Play action here on 1st down. Nice grab. It's Cruz. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the 1st down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He finds some space. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Can he make it to the marker? Touchdown, Iowa State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. They'll run it from the gun. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him. A new set of downs after that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
His line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll ride the back again here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And this pass is on target, caught.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And the Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on second down. Touchdown, Buffs. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Went after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. We're going to go with the wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. Running with purpose. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Cyclones lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. As the first down is still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And the Cyclones are in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Cyclones. A great catch and run for 6. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's stopping right at the 24.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pocket breaking down. The pass is intercepted. He can go. Touchdown, Iowa State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there. Maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And if 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And it's Fielder at the 40. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's Fisher.
Receiver does a nice job of sitting in the soft spot of the zone that time on the curl, and a good timing with the quarterback to get the ball in there before the coverage adjusted.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The Cyclones' offense is on the move now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. 1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Maybe taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Play action, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Nowaski. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Buffaloes will come to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. No huddle now for the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Finding some room at the 25. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Second down and goal upcoming. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout with a check. Lost the ball short of the goal line. And the defense comes up with the football.
What a job by this defense. Backed inside their own 5-yard line. Never say die attitude. They end up getting a turnover. Not only do they not give up points, but they get the ball back to their offense.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And here's the handoff. There's some space at the 10. Here he goes. Past the 50. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. A screen to the wide receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cyclones will kick this away to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gapped.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down, looking to throw it. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fights through a tackle. Now it's another broken tackle. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick catch. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Offense now in the all-important red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. He flips it to the back across the middle. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
He escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Cyclones. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, this linebacker's showing you he's got some serious speed. I mean, he's been pounding people play after play against the run. This time the ball's on the ground. I just thought he might pick it up. He shows us what kind of speed he has. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. What a catch. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And now the handoff. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They're going to run it. He's past the marker and still going. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit hard.
End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half.
He's looking deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He's got it on a crossing route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. But Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter.
Looking deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Buffaloes!
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete on a very risky throw in the end zone. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They'll try to run it with the option. He's got room to run. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The Cyclones are in the red zone. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. That's just some minor blip there in what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Snags a quick throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Second down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Grab down the middle. It's Nowacki. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll throw it now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they've got him. Important second down play coming up.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion of the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Buffaloes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the ball is hauled in. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Where did they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Well, he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Send the back in motion. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Leaning on the run game here late. Jukes to get free. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.